I am obsessed with the Porsche 917k. Let's start with who I am though. My name is Ivo and I am 13 at the time of recording this. I've always been obsessed about cars, probably mostly because of my mom. She always had some really cool cars and she went to a lot of car events, like for example Rage. She was also the first female driver at the Rage event. The biggest car event I ever went to was definitely the 2018 and 2019 Geneva Motor Show. My main goal and plan for life is to own a 1970 Porsche 917k. But enough about me. Let me tell you why I love the Porsche 917k so much and some fun facts about it. Not only I think it's one of the most beautiful cars ever, it also is an extremely fast and legendary car in the racing scene, even though it raced only 2.5 years. 1969, the FIA decided to put an end to the 7-liter Ford GT, so what they did was put a rule that the car's engine had to be maximum 3 liters. However, if the manufacturer made 25 street legal units of the race car, then the engine size limit is increased to 5 liters, expecting that no manufacturer will have enough money to actually make all 25 cars. Against all odds, Porsche did actually build all of the 25 cars, but there were some problems like they didn't have much time, so a lot of things were rushed, and money was also a problem, and the project almost bankrupted the whole company. The 1969 car wasn't really good. The chassis was actually bending so much that the gear lever would change places during the race. Also, the faster you went, the harder it was to steer the car, which is not very good when you're exiting the Mulsanne straight at over 200 miles per hour. So basically, the car was an undrivable death trap, which was proven very quickly because one of the cars crashed on the first lap of the 1969 Le Mans, sadly killing the driver. All of the other cars broke down, leaving just one on the grid. The driver of the last Porsche left in the race, Dickie Atwood, actually hoped for the car to break down, and so it did in the 21st hour. So in 1970, they hired John Wyer, an engineer who worked on the Ford GT, to help them make the car drivable. He was the one to realize that the air was flowing right over the back of the car, and he cut the end of it, therefore creating the legendary 917k as we know it now. After the major change, the car became unbeatable in the 1970 season, as it had really good handling, which paired with the mighty flat 12 engine pumping out over 600 horsepower and with the car weighing only around 800 kilograms. So with these stats, it was to no one's surprise that the car would beat records, but no one expected it to beat everyone so easily. Because in the 1970 Le Mans, the Porsche 917k hit 387 kilometers per hour, 241 miles per hour, which was a speed record that wasn't beaten for the next 20 years. And in the same race, the car also beat a distance record because it did 5,313 kilometers, which is 3,315 miles, which wasn't beaten until 2010. The car was so dominant that in the Daytona 24-hour race it came first, with the second car being 45 laps away. After Steve McQueen watched the car in the 1970 Le Mans, he decided to use it in his movie titled Le Mans, making the car a movie star. Thank you for watching.